Hi folks, I'm stood right now on the banks of the river the South Esk. My reason for coming out here today is I want to film this and tell a wee bit of the history of this place here. This was the Templar Knights headquarters in Scotland for almost 200 years. It was granted to them by King David I, and the name of the place back then was Ballintradoch or Ballintradoch. I'm not sure of the correct pronunciation. Like I've said, it was their headquarters for almost 200 years until they were disbanded and outlawed. You can see it through the trees there. Yeah, grand little bit of Scottish history. And during that time, it's thought that before they were disbanded, Robert the Bruce even visited here. Today, the place's name is Temple, and it's in Midlothian. It's a wee hamlet or village in Midlothian. I've got an hour there at the board, and I'm going to take a walk around. And I'll just do my usual for here on. I'll let the board tell you the rest of the story. Yeah, and take a walk around. Yeah, I mispronounced it. Ballintradoch, from the Scottish Gaelic township of the warriors. And it's a village, no a hamlet, like I said. And the good folks of this village are trying to get this place repaired and restored as much as possible. There's a look at the place now. Now, I mentioned Robert the Bruce. It's thought that during the time when he was excommunicated by the Pope, that he sought powerful allies. At the time, Scotland was at war with England, so it's thought that he came here seeking some allies. Unfortunately, it's not provable, it's not in the books. As you can see, it's fenced off. But that's not going to stop me today. I'm going to go inside. I'll take a wee bit walk around this part of the graveyard just now. And I'll look at some of these stones. This one is by far the best stone in this graveyard. By far the best one. Beautifully carved and an amazing tribute to the family that's here. Here lies John Craig, farmer in Uterston, who died April 23rd, 1742, aged 68 years. Also his son William Craig, way farmer in, I think that's Utterston as well, who died 17, I don't know what that is, it's either 17, nah, I don't want to be guessing. 1799 maybe, looking at the camera. What a beautiful, beautiful stone. Absolutely stunning. Now that's the first I've seen that on a gravestone. There's an arrow there with a scythe in front of it, and the same on the opposite side. What a stunning stone. Stunning tribute to the family that's there, to the man and his son. Obviously I don't know what's below. There's a few skull and crossbones there in the graveyard. Here's one of them. Skull, crossbones and sands of time and 2 shovels. And no name available, unfortunately. $16.21. I can't make out the name, unfortunately. It's too far worn. Another skull and crossbones there. Thomas. That's all I can make out, I'm afraid. That's been there. Tombstone. I notice there's graves here, but before I go up here, sitting amongst all this rubble here, we've got what I assume is some of the inside wall of the church. And I'm stood on a broken tombstone there. There's another one here. And another one here. 2 skulls on either side of this one. That's not the only stone I'm lying around. Look over the wall here. The private garden now. Has this been part of the church? I assume so. Certainly old, and certainly a lot of it has been carved. I'm saying private garden, the guy's out in the garden. Oops. Where I was at the start of the video was just through there at the trees, and obviously there's a road in the bottom there, but if you can see just down towards the trees there, the banking has given way. There has been, I don't know, I'm guessing it could have been shaped that way, but the stones are down there as well. Some of it's brickwork, which I don't know where that's come from. But that looks like it possibly could be just there, a gravestone as well. I've just spotted this. No, I thought it was maybe a head carving or something. Whilst this place was the base for the Templars, the Hospitallers had their base out in West Lothian, and once the Hospitallers were, when they became the powerful, trying to say it right, once the Templar Knights had become disbanded and outlawed, the Hospitallers were given this place by the Pope. Erected to the memory of William Liddell. In memory of William Brown. No, can't make it a date. Age 70 years. But I can't make it a date. November the 9th, 1846. '76. Henry Herbert Philip Dundas, 3rd Baronet. I can't make that out. Palmerston? I don't know. Beatrix. Lucy. Wife of. Born in May and died 1876 and died November 1940 something. I'm not sure what that is. It looks a bit like hogweed, but I don't know. I'm certainly got a touch. And there's 2 or 3 bits set in here. You can see there where there's been beams. Possible beams. No signs of stairs. I don't know if that was the upper room where they kept the valuables. Captain Frederick Chandler, died September 1937. Kate Abbott Chandler, September 1939. And Bertha Kemp, their second daughter, died November 1961. Totally covered in moss. It's totally unreadable. There we have it, folks. The ancient Kirko Temple, or the base for the headquarters of the Templar Knights here in Temple in Midlothian. Beautiful. I just about did it, eh? I just about made a whole video with it saying the word beautiful. Mere gravestones there. Wilma, 16, and I can't see the end of it, 16 something. And totally worn away in the back, so I can't get any more details. Anyway, I think I'll call it a day at that. I thank you for watching, folks, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Hope it hasn't bored you, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks now.